All right, we're doing the Ricada segment, everybody. Who's excited for Ricada? Yay! So, today was the big day. The result of the temporary restraining order hearing for both Ricada and Melton. And Mama Kay, if you remember, good old Mama Kay, who came on the Kino casino and revealed the state of Ricada's filthy house, showing us in great detail just how bad it was. She viewed the mythical body cam. She was there today to felt Ricada, to capture him in the wild. So Mama Kay was treating this like National Geographic today. Let's have a look.
Hang on one sec.
At this picture we got of Ricada.
All right.
So if we go into the TRO Today folder, we can have a look. This is Ricada in the wild, buddy. Zoom in. Look at his white belt, buddy.
Oh my God!
Look at he's got a white belt with white shoes like he's a teenager.
No.
He's wearing skinny jeans, buddy. Look at this. Oh. He's wearing skinny jeans. This is a 57-year-old man wearing skinny jeans with a white belt and white shoes with sunglasses. To court.
Wow. That's sad.
Just to explain the stakes of this situation. So let's keep that photo up.
The stakes.
It was a high stakes situation. The entire Dabbleverse hinged on the outcome of today's trial. Okay. So normally, these don't even take one hearing to sort out. This case, spoiler alert, has been moved to its third hearing.
No.
So there was another delay because Baldo and his lawyer were so long-winded, so rambling, so pretentious that the judge ran out of time. Melton's case wasn't even heard. The word on the street is that Melton is going to have to get a new lawyer as well because of the conflict of interest between the Barnes Walker representing Ricada and Melton. And it's looking like Melton may actually flip on Ricada if he gets the new lawyer who advises him, look, bro, you got to take the L on this and just flip on Ricada, bro. It might happen.
What do you mean flip on Ricada?
Well, Melton might be able to get himself out of trouble on all this insanity by going against Ricada, you know. But anyway, what's happened is, once again, the situation has been punted. Now, nobody really knows for sure what the next date is. I've heard December. I've heard the next date might be Friday. I'm more inclined to believe it's at least another month from now. And what this means is that both Ricada and Melton can't say shit about Steel Toe until the temporary restraining order is removed.
But that's their show.
I know. So they're just fucked.
That's like
they're
saying
totally
to us,
fucked.
Don't talk about iDubbbz or Review Tech or Quartering or Ralph or...
So somehow, some way, it's another win for the Toe.
What the fuck? Bring it up.
Steel Toe got out of jail today. He served his full sentence. He's out of jail, and he's costing Ricada and Melton even more money in legal fees. And somehow, some way, it looks like it might be possible that Steel Toe gets a permanent restraining order, and these guys are never allowed to talk about him again.
What?
Now, I think the judge, though, really doesn't want to issue the restraining order, because then he'll be responsible for adjudicating all of the violations of the restraining. I know. So he's hoping that these grown adults can figure out how to handle their own business and affairs. But with the way these man children are, the chances of that are very fucking low. So things are looking tough for Ricada and Melton, but Ricada has returned to streaming Total Baldo Victory and Triumph and Glory.
God.
Have a look at that, bud.
Wait.
Holy, a picture says 1,000 words, doesn't it? Look at how shiny that nose is.
Oh.
Like a light bulb. All of the other cokeheads. Here he is. He's upset that Draxel is upset with him. He's coping about Draxel for the 50th time.
My God.
Let's have a look.
Do we have to even explain the lore? Draxel.
Well, so Draxel was the bull that used to fuck this guy's wife with the Baldo.
Yeah.
We know this because Ricada told us that Draxel left his Baldo on the night side table where him and Lady Racket slept. So why would Draxel's Baldo be on the bedside table if he wasn't Baldoing his wife? We know they were in an open marriage. We know that Steel Toe was plowing his wife. They were eating each other's cum, etc., etc. Anyway, Draxel split because for a number of reasons. Number one, he was getting a bunch of heat about like being the stepfather to this girl and then immediately dating her once she turned 18 years old and everybody was pressing Draxel. On top of that, his Lord and Master, Nick Rekieta, who he was the bull to, got busted for cocaine and his daughter tested positive for cocaine. So Draxel realized he needed to get the fuck out of Dodge, man. Now, I personally speculate that the real source of the dispute was that Draxel will never forgive Rekieta for letting Lady Rackets get towed. He's like, that pussy is my property, bitch. I'm the only one supposed to be the bull around
exactly
here.
how he sounds.
And that's probably what the dispute was about, to be honest. Anyway, let's hear Rekieta cry about it.
Okay.
Passive fan says it's kind of absolutely screwed up. Drex didn't reach out. Look, I'm going to say yes and no. If what Drex is mad about,
what, that you daughter tested positive for cocaine? Like, look at you, man. Look, he's clearly lying. Like, you can just tell by the look that he's giving everybody that he's lying. But he expects Draxel to believe his lies when he's nothing but a lying liar that lies. He lies like he breathes, okay?
I'm gonna be
but
real.
Here he is trying to come up with a new
on drugs or drinking.
Well, he's on the galaxy gas, buddy. He huffs it. Whippets. You know.
You know, everyone who quits alcohol or
buddy,
hard drugs,
his fingers were bluer than we were.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
But when you clean up from booze and drugs, usually your skin clears up a little bit. You have more life. The bags start to get out. But he looks like fucking the day after the cokes. Look at this guy. These eyes are not a sober man's eyes. I'm sorry to say. That's my theory. Who thinks he's sober?
If what's drag, if what upset
wait, someone goes, it takes time. Yeah, it does. But it's been a fucking year. A year of sobriety should clean you up more. He looks like he's dying. Look at this eye.
There's been permanent damage. Let's be real. He'll never get back to what he once was. He's fucked up.
Facts is what I think it is. It would be reasonable if it were correct.
Yeah,
however,
which it is.
However, that would mean that Drax doesn't realize that I know and respect him enough to make sure that that didn't happen. But since he won't talk to me about it,
okay,
I can't be sure.
You don't listen. You didn't even love and respect your own 9-year-old daughter to keep her off cocaine. But you're telling us that you love and respect Drax enough to not do whatever it is he's upset about? I'm pressing X to doubt there, Baldo.
Yeah, man.
Like, by the way, why even talk about it if you have to talk about it that cryptically? Just shut the fuck up then. Holy. I'm sure Draxel's in the wrong, though, and not you, right? I'm sure.
By the way. Brutal, dude. Look at his eye here. Looks like he's literally like a fucking...
He looks like he got fucking beaten senseless.
Looks like he's an iguana. In his eye, you know, the iguana.
It's reptilian, isn't it?
Chameleon or whatever. Like,
yeah.
You do what you do.
You do what you do.
You know, I'll say this too. I am so happy Drexel's out off the scene. How Drexel got any airtime from this fuck is
I know.
crazy.
All right, so now we have Ricada going to one of his favorite pastimes, which is playing the victim and crying like a bitch and trying to rewrite history and make himself a hero. Let's have a look.
Lady Rackets and I had never, ever missed an activity that we did not know we would miss. Like if we were going to be...
I'm pressing X to doubt. Like he's trying to paint himself as father of the year. Buddy, you were fucking out of your mind on ketamine, cocaine, booze, God knows what else, baldos, sex toys, in a polycule, in a filthy drug den hoarder house, okay? And you're telling me you never missed out on anything with your kids that wasn't planned. I guess if you say the drug binges were planned, then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's this snaky, snivelly wording, this bullshit that he does, these weasel words. Well, it was never planned. Yeah, I planned to do drugs and leave my children in unwashed, stinking clothes unfed. The children were missing meals, bro. But here he is, father of the year, who was wrongfully denied access to his kids for not feeding them, clothing them, and being a drug addict. Right, okay.
Also,
right.
Why are you still on this?
Because it's all he has. And it's really fucking pathetic that he just can't fucking move on. We moved on. We didn't talk about this shit at all. We haven't been talking about this for almost, it feels like a year. Okay, it's been less than that. It's been like 6 months or 7 months. And honestly, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm tired of going over the same shit over and over and over again with this guy. But he's just decided to continue being a victim, to continue crying and relitigating it. And it's just really a question of when are we going to say, you know what, just let him cry in silence, like over there, and just pretend that it's not happening.
Look, Sean's in chat too. A lawyer, Sean, potentially criminal. Even he says in chat, all of us have moved on. Sean's on these like new cases. I see, you know, on his YouTube channel and on potentially criminal. He's doing all these new cases and da-da-da. Even Sean's like us doing this, guys, is just like a remember
it's
when?
basically remember the arc when people actually were defending this guy and he was somewhat relevant. Like it's been beaten into the fucking ground, you know. We were a part of that.
Sean. Yeah, we were. Yeah, nice to see you, Sean. Man, hope you're doing well, bro.
Like if she and I were going to be out of the state or something, obviously we were going to miss an activity.
What about laundry?
That was pretty rare, also, but it did happen.
Meals.
So we had never. My oldest son is 17.
Listen to this victim voice he's putting on, like a professional victim, like this horse, like, I've been through it all, guys. Let me tell you, the state, man, it baldoed my ass. Oh.
And you believe they found a ton of drugs on me and I was clearly fucked up?
Buddy, he's putting on the voice the WWE announcers put on when somebody is injured. And they have to do their serious voice because somebody is being medically... Like, that's the voice that he's doing.
Never missed an activity that we didn't know we would miss until the day we were arrested.
It's so fitting.
We missed several because the government prevented us from going even when we didn't have...
Did the government prevent you from going to these activities, or did you prevent yourself through your own selfish behavior? I mean, we're at the point where your kids are at church begging for meals and begging for clothes, bro. Okay? How much further did you want it to go before somebody intervened? Like, seriously.
It was death. Someone would have died. Honestly.
Yeah, seriously.
OD or the children, you know, something bad. Maybe not death, but a serious, like, oh my God, life-threatening occurrence would have happened. Yes.
Contact with the children, they prevented us from going. The government kept us away from our religious practices.
Your religious
they told
practices.
us we couldn't go to church.
You were
Buddy,
on crack, bro.
Are you fucking kidding me? By the way, you hated the pastor. You hated going to church. You took frequent breaks during sermons to go to the bathroom and do drugs. You did a whole video on Easter shitting on the holiday, shitting on Jesus. You've talked about how Jesus was a rapist. Some of the most blasphemous, insane things I've ever heard. But the state interfered with your religious practices. You don't even believe in God, Rekieta. Stop the madness, bro. Please. Like,
someone's
you're not
asking
the victim.
if this is AI.
I swear to you, this is actually real.
They told us we couldn't go watch our kids perform in, they helped out with Vacation Bible School, and there was a play.
I missed my kids' play. Do you really think I thought gay porn was about to pop up or something there? I'm like, did I get trolled with the clip? I was worried. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, then someone
This is like, anyway. Are we really supposed to believe that Rekieta was that torn up inside about missing his children's play? Are we for real? This guy could give a fuck less about his children's play. The only thing he cared about was playing in the winter snow. Okay? That's it.
GG Evans goes, hey, Andy, did your nose get as red as Rackets when you did coke? Also, how long that coke? Not that, like that. Maybe a little bit red, but nothing like, holy shit, your nose. You know,
that's
the inside
thing
that really hurt.
As Cathargo brings up in chat, this cocksucker left them at Christmas to go swing and be at a casino. Okay? Like, I don't know what to say. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
First Amendment rights over and over and over
Your
again.
First Amendment rights. Sir, criminals don't have First Amendment rights. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, this is crazy, dude. I had a right to religious practice. I was in jail or I was on probation and I could. Buddy, I don't know what to tell you. This is crazy. Doing blow is not a First Amendment right.
Did impede our religion. They did prevent our practice thereof. And they did so with a smile on their face.
Pause.
You're a fucking bitch.
Is this guy for real? Like, he really thinks that government workers enjoy separating parents from their kids? Is that what he really thinks? They did it with a smile on their face. They were gleeful. They enjoyed it. I guarantee you they didn't. But if they did, you have to be a real piece of shit for that to be the case, right?
Yeah.
Where a worker is gleefully separating you from your children. Like, in order for them to be happy about doing that and not just their job that they have to do, you have to be the biggest piece of shit walking the earth. And you can't reflect on that like maybe you did something wrong. No. It was the government workers who were just doing their jobs that were wrong.
I'm going to be real. I would be gleeful if I was I'd be like, thank God we saved these kids. Because that sight, when the police walked in and you see that house and the statements that people who saw that video, it was so disgusting, you would be like, we saved the kids, thank God.
And we got Asmund Gold 95 for 1,000 kicks.
Asmund.
He really is the raped. Is this the voice he used with Aaron when the breeding bull was living with them? And then we got Jay Strip for 500. He was clearly worshiping our mother of perpetual nose candy. This is the thing, man. Like, who does he think he's fooling with this voice and this sob story?
Mm-hmm. Well, I was say, who? Yeah, like, is he trying to act? So maybe someone's watching and they go, oh, you know what? I believe him now. I forget everything that happened.
No, nobody's forgetting any of that. The people who are falling for this already fell for his routine before. It's completely unnecessary.
Exactly.
And they don't want to be reminded about this shit, to be honest.
You know what?
It only hurts him to keep talking about it.
Oh, Ash. The fuck?
I mean, Rocket dad man goes, he doesn't have the custody of the kids, right? I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. He has full custody of the kids.
Ash.
All right, let's have a look here. It's bad, man. The last 30 days, only 145,000 views. It's over. iDubbbz gets more views than that, man.
Yo.
And every fucking 2 weeks, he's losing like 1,000 subs.
Yo, bro. And look at this, dude.
Just let it go, Rekieta.
It's actually over. How
It's
to save that
actually
channel?
over.
You know how
There's no way.
How you and I will like sort of like think of ideas. Oh, how could RTU save it or completionist? With him, I don't think this channel is salvageable.
I mean, the only way to do it is for him to actually just do court cases every day.
It wouldn't work.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It hasn't really been working, but it's something. The thing is, right, he has to prove as a condition of his probation that he has steady employment. I don't really know if this counts at a certain point that he has steady employment, right? Like, how many streams do you have to do in a month to count as steady employment? Like, he was gone for weeks and weeks.
Honestly, though, but I think he would have to make a brand new channel, use AI voice, and do law stuff using AI, and not because...
Don't tell him that. It's too late.
He won't do it. You think
no, he's too lazy.
You think he won't do it?
For him, it's not even about money, because he already has all the money he could ever need in the world because his grandfather struck oil at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
For him, it's about having that clout and having that recognition and that prestige, and that's never coming back, ever.
That caused more harm and trauma for our children than anything
you caused that.
I've ever done.
Stop it!
Easy. And he's like, well, I have to pat you down first. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, fine. Here, pat me down. Now, I did happen to have a bullet of cocaine in my pocket.
Right.
This is what Aaron said.
But
here, kid, take this, stash it.
By the time,
why didn't I give this to Aaron's daughter before this happened? It's dry shampoo.
I ditched it. I ditched it in the car. The cop he didn't notice. I guess he saw my hand move a little bit. I was very crafty because
oh, I'm sure.
This is the guy.
Look at his eyes.
Oh.
Like, look at this, man.
Listen, folks.
So they were treating
of an innocent family. Shut the fuck up, you fucking.
They were treating a criminal like a criminal. You know, Andy did cocaine
privately in my fucking basement.
You didn't have any. You didn't have any fucking kids.
No, dude.
That's the thing,
I went
man.
to like clubs and partied and bars, and
the only person you were hurting was yourself.
Definitely.
Ricada had 7 children. Is it really 7 children? Or is it 5? 5 children.
Exactly.
In his life, he had a wife. He had an entire career. He had everything, and he threw it all away.
I had already had that thing pulled out of my pocket by the time he was coming up to my car. I'm not.
Yes, you have those slender limbs we've all seen.
Yeah.
That must be my daughter's, officer.
That's when she did it. This is when it happened. Yeah.
Well, you did get a guy almost shot in Florida, but I get what you mean. That guy deserved to die. Okay, Alex was a pussy. Alex, that guy.
He should have shot. Not
buddy,
me.
I'm sorry.
He would have got away with it too.
Yeah. Every lawyer who watched that said we were standing your own ground.
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
That man.
There you go.
The fact that he's alive is actually a travesty. Okay.
So
there you go.
So I have this thing in my left hand, and my car has a couple different spots where you could like store stuff, and one of them is actually right by the handle. So I just casually open my left hand and drop it into this spot. Cop's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, man. Don't worry about it, right? Like, I'm not reaching for a gun or anything. And he's like, okay. I'm like, yeah, just pat me down. We'll go up to the house. And there's no way around that.
Oh.
The government is never
Are we
there to
for
help.
real?
They're not good at it. They don't know what to do. And everyone
So-
involved in that,
I gotta say, so there's no instances in the entire world where kids should be separated from their parents. Even if they're molesting their kids, the state shouldn't step in. Beating their children, the state shouldn't step in. If they kill their kid, is that just between them and the child, or should the state step in? Like, what sort of a worldview are we talking about, Rekieta? You just want a worldview and an ideology that justifies you doing whatever you want, whenever you want, and having no accountability to the community or anybody. And thank God people realized. I mean, let's be honest, this ideology was never getting much attraction anyway. That this libertine bullshit is fucking nonsense.
can fist themselves to death for all I care.
Okay.
But I don't have to worry about it because Cheesecake will take care of those fat women.
Okay.
Because I know men aren't.
So we're back to the non sequiturs.
But-
Drugs? Question mark.
No, but Rekieta, it's like your life is coming to like basically its peaking conclusion right now. It's just like this is it. I hope you're happy because this is your life now forever.
Well,
That was
his
great.
whole win is that Aaron will suffer, which if your win condition in life is that Aaron Imholte is suffering, have at it, Hoss. But I don't think that's a reason to live, is to make Aaron suffer. I think he does a good enough job of that on his own accord, to be honest, without you having to chime in.
Yeah.
This is a narcissist.
Yeah.
This is what they do. They can't be responsible for damage.
Yep.
They can
Yep.
only be the savior or the hero of their story.
Yep.
That's
Preach it. Preach it,
He
Rackets.
has to justify.
That's so on point. What a great clip.
Yeah.
Okay, so now after all
Amazing.
that crying about the government and how evil they are, and the government can only hurt, they can never help, here we have Rekieta saying he's going to weaponize the state against his enemies, and he's going to do it with a smile. He's gleefully going to use the state to ruin other people's lives, even though it was a tragedy when it was against him. So he's basically has no principles at all. Any pretense that this is ideologically motivated it's just mask off. He's an angry person who's going to use what he hates the most in the world to hurt other people. Okay.
What I'm doing. And a lot of people have asked me what I'm doing about all this stuff.
A lot of people, 4 guys, like 2 guys.
Nobody
in DM. No one
is
cares.
really asking.
No, dude.
Well, it's not up to me at all. It's not up to me. If it were up to me, things would already be in motion.
Oh,
But he hurt someone.
you hurt your kids.
And I think maybe that person might have some desire to enact the justice that is lacking.
This is like a villain
Is he,
speech.
yeah, is he going to become a vigilante against
That's
Aaron?
that's what he's saying, and like he's talking about, he's going to fill out police reports for other people, and he knows what the police will want to hear. He's like admitting to like filing false reports and shit.
But about
which is
what
crazy.
though?
I actually have no idea what the fuck he's talking about, but this is impossibly cringe and impossibly insane, and he needs to let this shit go.
It's a
Let it
bird.
go.
It's a plane. It's Baldo, man.
It is.
Like, okay, get out of here.
And if that's the
You
case,
can't even get 1,000 views on a video anymore, dude. Done.
then we're just getting started.
Is he drinking?
I think it's a diet root beer. That's on him.
Wow! Oh my
Like,
god!
Whoa, man. What a psycho, man.
Oh man, this is. He looks like a dummy here, like a wooden
yeah.
doll dummy. Wow.
And if you think in any way that I lack the energy to make sure the terms of restraining order are followed, I don't know what to tell you. That's to you guys. Like, I will I will protect my family. Absolutely. I will have.
Did he go to like
I'm gonna protect the
Bagby's
family.
first acting class?
It's actually insane. Like, you know, he may not be high, but he certainly sounds and acts like he's high out of his fucking mind. But he's learned nothing. Like, he's actually learned nothing at all.
Yeah.
He's still doing the exact same self-destructive, insane shit.
Yeah, is he in Taken? I will find you.
No shame.
I will baldo you.
Doing it. I'll have no regret in doing it. I will do it diligently, thoroughly. And guess what?
This is the speech from Taken.
Notice I have a particular set of skills that I learned at a local law school.
I know how to write police reports for them. I know exactly what
So
they're looking
you're
for.
writing the police reports for them? So it's not even their testimony? Like, are you allowed to do that? I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what. Like, is Aaron heading to jail for life? Is that what's happening here?
Well, that's the plan, is to send Aaron to jail for life. Like, I just don't know, like, what the end game is. Like, when does it stop? Exactly. Like, you know, the guy went to jail for 8 days. Okay. Like, is that not enough? Is it not enough that he's known as a cuckold whose wife was fucked? Like, seriously, is it not enough that you guys are known as gay lovers who ate each other's cum? Like, when does it end? Like, it has to be 80 days, 800 days. Like, does he have to die? Like, what will satisfy you? And the answer is nothing other than this guy's eternal suffering under his thumb. And it's like, this isn't normal. This isn't the way to act. And then it's like, if you do manage to succeed in taking everything from Aaron, do you not think that he might just fucking go postal? Like, I genuinely, like, what is wrong with you?
Welcome to Stonies.
I know the elements of the crimes and the infractions. And I have no problem reporting them. Not a shred.
Then do it. Like, is there a crime that you have to report?
His hands are trembling again. Did you
Buddy,
see that? Bring
yeah.
it back. His hands trembling on the
Sadness,
fucking
and I have no
A&W
problem
root
reporting
beer.
it.
Wow. Oh, it's A&W.
Not a shred of sadness about it.
That was the toughest sip I've ever seen anyone take. Look
That
at
was
this
like the
sip.
craziest cope sip. Was
sadness
there
about it.
booze in there?
Watch.
Did he even sip
He's
it?
shaking.
It's like he's in pain.
This is a narcissist.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, we
okay,
got it.
okay.
We get it. Now, honestly, this next clip, we're probably not going to get through. I'm not going to lie. But this was him talking about how Aaron was going to jail. This was his total Baldo celebration stream, etc., etc. Let's have a look.
Folks.
What is this?
So he's just dressed like a total fucking homo.
How is this arc still going?
It's never going to end. And so we all just have to, you know, at this point, I guess I'm kind of interested in seeing what happens with the restraining order, because it's like the never-ending TRO hearing that's like beyond anyone's understanding as to why it's going to a third hearing, but it is.
Yeah.
But past that point, I'm just hoping the judge honestly just says nobody can talk about anybody, and if they do, they go to prison for 10 years. Because this has to stop. It's so stupid.
This is basically the current season of The Simpsons.
It is
Where
zombie.
You're like, really? They're still doing them?
Framing. What's up, guys? Welcome to Lost Planning the Interwebs. I am your host, Nick Rekieta of Ricada Law, a small law firm
What
in
is this
central
hairstyle?
Minnesota.
This is great.
And just so we're all clear, my license is suspended. I am not allowed to practice law.
Self-felt alert! Self-felt alert! Holy, okay.
Oh my God.
I'm not your lawyer, and I don't fucking want to be. So don't ask. Don't ask. Hey, what's up, guys?
Is he trying to be Dick Masterson?
How's it going?
This is
How's
manic.
it going?
This
I
is
have
pure manic. Yeah, this is a spiral. This is definitely a spiral.
missed you all so much.
This is his first stream back in like 3.5 weeks or something after. Yeah.
Something like that.
I have had so many different things that required taking care of, and they come in waves. And it can't be done
Called
all
addiction.
just like, happy dappy in public. It doesn't work that way. You can't do it. It's too fucking much. It's way too much. And when you pile that on to just life in general, with these lovely kids and their schedules.
Do you know
and the
how
lovely
happy I am that we haven't had to cover him in like a year?
I know. This guy, the only person I know who talks about schedules more than him is Darkside Phil. Like constantly bitching about what a burden his children are, how much they cramp his lifestyle. Okay.
Yeah. Still complaining about
seriously,
schedules.
it just never ends. It never ends.
lady rackets in her schedule, and me running around pissing off everybody on earth just by existing. Well, I'm sorry, I had to take.
You're not that guy.
You're not that guy, bro, and like no one cares about you anymore.
Yeah, everyone's
You're not the hot young lolcow on the block. The others are fucking raw. They've been milked dry.
And
it's over.
It's not even like there's like a new arc with him to make fun of.
He may not even, at this point, he might lose out on lolcow of the year to iDubbbz.
He has. There's
I
no
think
way.
so.
There's no way Rockets is winning lolcow of the year. It can't be. It can't be.
Well, a lot happened, I guess, in the first 6 months of the year.
Did it?
No, I don't even remember what happened this year. I don't know.
Take a little break. I had to step away. I had to step away and take care of life and take care of things. With that said, y'all, I just passed 6 months since my last drink.
Who believes it?
6 months of forced government sobriety plus 3 days.
Okay, forced government sobriety. So you wouldn't have stopped if the government didn't make you. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, well, clearly.
So,
congrats, dude. You're forced.
Congrats,
to not drink
buddy,
or you
on
go
your
to jail.
Congrats on your galaxy gas addiction, sire, and your kratom addiction, sire. It sounds great.
Really good. I feel really good.
He might be on the kratom, eh? Because he's very like low energy, very. On that last thing, it might be. It might be.
Dress like an asshole. I act like an asshole.
At least he admits
but
it.
I'm a lovable one. And I'm
lovable.
He really believes he's the main character. Like he's like Saul Goodman, and he's this plucky underdog or whatever, and people root against him, but you just can't help yourself but love it. It's like, no, Rekieta, you're not the main character. You are actually a fucking nobody. Nobody cares. It's time to stop pretending that people do, okay?
Squishy, and you can hug me and all that stuff. But I'm really happy to see y'all. I'm really happy. I'm going to take off these glasses.
Yeah, he's
so
aggressively
I just had to
like, he's very hateable. He's not lovable in the slightest.
I don't even think he's hateable.
These days, he's very aggressively boring, no?
Yeah, he's very, apathetic. I'm very apathetic towards. I just don't like
live the glory days of looking like an absolute bitch in court for the
He looks like a bitch.
He's been
dressed up with it again today. Yeah, I know. He spent more time in court as a defendant than he ever did as a lawyer, actually. Now I think about it.
That's actually very true.
HRO thing, and that's all I can really say about it. I am currently under a gag order. People have asked why, what that is, and all I'll say is this. The gag order...
When he says people are asking, there's no one. It's like when a stand-up comic makes people always ask me, why do you... And then it's for a joke. That's what he means by that.
Only exists because the hearing is still technically ongoing. And so I'm not going to say any more about it because there's nothing else to say. When the time is right and appropriate, of course, things will be said. But in that vein, let's just go ahead and do a little
Patrick
chant.
after goes, Andy, start hating because he gave his daughter cocaine. I'm not going to waste energy hating Rekieta.
Shall we? It's just 8 days. It's just 8 days. It's just 8 days. Don't be such a fucking bitch. It's just 8 days, you giant pussy.
It's just 5 years without alcohol, Ricada.
Yeah.
I don't know what to like. This guy is losing his mind.
Like you're going to fucking Sing for the rest of your life. It's just 8 days.
Just 5 years.
My God. I don't know how women are even around anymore because all the estrogen is concentrated in one giant pussy.
You mean the Dabbleverse? Like,
but that being said, we're here to talk about that a little bit.
Oh,
only if you guys want to.
We'll take a break and move on.
Yeah, I think we saw enough, right?
I'm gonna go grab a little snacky poo.
Yeah, let's take a quick break here, guys. We're gonna come back with DSP.
We'll come back with actual content
and JF. But that's our check-in on Rekieta. Who knows what's gonna happen with the TRO?
Like, thank God.
Honestly, I really don't even fucking care anymore. All right. Somebody says the clip gets better. I only ever made it this far. Do we believe him, or is it, or is this like the guy? All right, just you know what? I'll watch it with you guys.
I'll hit play.
It's like the Skinamarink where it's like, no, bro, an hour in it gets so good. This is like Final Fantasy 13. No, bro, 20 hours in it gets so good.
All right, and I'm gonna fill up my little G Fuel here. So yeah. Final Fantasy.
Oh, just wait, bro.
Oh yeah, man. No, after like 10 hours, the game opens up. Don't worry. All right, 1 second.
Here to answer whatever questions that you may have about where things are. 8 days. How do you walk yourself into 8 days of jail?
Well, you went to jail.
Oh my
too
God.
there,
I was charged with a really ridiculous felony, and I walked out of there with no jail time.
I know the law
no
system
prison
is
time
broken.
And my record will be clean.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm a bad lawyer who made all the wrong moves, right? Like, and I did everything stupid.
You
and wrong.
shouldn't have got 5 years of probation. Like, if you actually weren't a lunatic, you would have got a lot less time on your probation, and not the literal maximum
against Lady Rackets. And he was sentenced. And that includes
where you were legally defined to be a cock.
15 days
and
in
honestly,
jail, the way Minnesota calculates jail time.
I will trade Aaron going to jail for 80 days or 800 days for you being legally defined as a cock. Behavior. Yes.
So the presumption is the inmate will behave well, and therefore, if you're sentenced to 15 days, you will serve 10 of those days.
Oh,
because you'll get credit for 3 days for every 2 that you serve. Now, you lose that credit.
Is it getting
if you
good?
Do not behave well. But it is presumed if you do behave well that you will behave well, and that credit is given in advance. It's yours to lose.
Right.
He also had credit for 2 days served. Now,
who cares?
Anyone out there who is keeping track will note that he is to report to the Stearns County Jail on October 17th. If you're looking for an inmate pen pal,
I've been listening the whole time while I took a piss.
I mean, it didn't get better.
Who the fuck? Who said that it was good?
I don't know. He said that they start seething at the judge at some point, but like, I don't know. There's 6 more minutes of this. And I don't know when he's going to start seething at the judge. It's not.
Yeah.
We got Aspen Gold 95 for 500. How much to skip the subhuman animal? Do you want to make an offer? Should we play it?
Yeah. Otherwise,
play it?
we
Just
put it
play
at
it?
0.25.
Here we go.
Letters, something.
I got all
that. I don't
Oh!
recommend
I'm just kidding. Okay.
any of that. You shouldn't do any of that. You shouldn't contact him in any way. I'm just saying, like, maybe you could. I don't know. It's such a short time, 8 days.
Okay. Let's fucking please God.
Yeah. All right.
I'll donate to our own cause.
Well, pull out
fucking-
your credit card then.
Fuck you.
Well, pull it out, buddy. We could grift at least 10 subs by
For
playing
myself.
this trash. Holy.
All right.
All right.